Chapter 541, King of Flan. In the attic, Bisley, Lincoln, and the girls were resting when they heard clattering down in the kitchen. Lana, uh-oh. Lincoln, I wonder what's going on in the kitchen. Francesca, let's find out, guys. They went downstairs and into the kitchen and they found that it was a mess, and they saw Muriel looking through the fridge and she arose and her face was a mess as it was covered with a yellow custard treat. Muriel, giggles, got any flan? Bisley, that Mexican custard dessert? Lincoln, Dad never makes us that dessert. He says it's loaded with cholesterol. Francesca, why do you have a craving for flan, Grandma Muriel? She grabbed Francesca and shook her. Muriel, you got flan? Don't be holding out on me. Bisley, that sounds like something a cocaine addict would say. Lincoln, yeah. Muriel, the girl's dry. Time for a flan run. They got into the truck and Muriel was acting really crazy. Lainey, this is really not like her. Courage, no kidding. Muriel saw a billboard and it had a face on it. It was a billboard of a man with red hair and he had a sinister-looking smile. Muriel, flan. They were in the middle of the town of nowhere and they were parked in front of the general store. Inside they saw the townspeople raiding the store for flan. Bisley, this is insanity. Lincoln, why are they after all that flan? Lainey, I don't know, but it has something to do with that face on that billboard we saw earlier. Earth, this has to stop. Francesca, no kidding. Muriel then swiped a flan-shaped ban and went back to the domed farm, and Bisley, Lincoln, and the girls flew back to the farm. The next morning the entire house was a complete mess. Flan was splattered all over the walls and the ceilings, and hundreds of flan containers were all over the floor. Muriel was sitting in her chair and she was a 600-pound overweight blimp. Bisley, Muriel, I think you've had enough. Muriel, flan. Lainey, look at this mess. There's containers and flan everywhere. Lincoln, this stuff is a heart attack in custard form. Lana, it's tasty but it's really bad for your heart. Earth, that's right. Courage, Muriel, flan. Francesca, wonder what's causing all this. Everyone went flan crazy. Bisley, no kidding. Someone is causing everyone to become flan addicts. Lainey, that's just what I was thinking. Courage, hey, look at this. Courage handed Biza a flan container and there was an address on it. Bisley, Flan Tossie Flan Co. 1, Flan Drive, Flansville, Kansas. That must be the company that's responsible for this. Lainey, let's go stop this now. Lincoln, let's go. They went out to the flan car and Francesca drove the van. Everyone else was in the back of the van. She drove all the way to the company and saw the same face on a spinning screen in a radio tower. She pulled into a warehouse parking garage. Francesca, we're in. They got out of the van and went into the building. They walked around and then they heard a man speaking. King of Flan, Spanish accent, by Flan Tossie Flan. By Flan Tossie Flan. They heard the voice coming from the media room. They saw the same guy on the billboard making a commercial. King of Flan, hypnosis tone, by Flan Tossie Flan before midnight tonight. By Flan Tossie Flan. I'm telling the world. They looked away to avoid being hypnotized. Francesca, so that's it. He hypnotized all of nowhere and turned everyone into flan-crazed lunatics. Lincoln, he obviously wants everyone to have a heart attack because of flan's high cholesterol level. Bisley, we got to stop this overgrown tub of lard. Courage, In the media room they saw a man wanting flan. Man, laughing insanely, flan. Flan. Give me flan. The King of Flan laughed. King of Flan, the Flan Tossie hypnomercial is a success. We've got all of nowhere totally flan-tapist and the new hypnomercial works even better. Tonight we go live on all the networks everywhere and turn everyone into flanatics. Then I will be the King of Flan. Laughs. They then blast through the wall and stood ready to face him. Francesca, not so fast. Bisley, you've got a lot of nerve hypnotizing everyone in nowhere with your love of your high cholesterol heart attack inducing custard of disaster. King of Flan, I only want to spread the joy of my love of Flan. Lainey, your love of Flan will have a lot of people in the hospital because of their arteries being plugged up from high cholesterol. Lincoln, we're shutting you down Flan man. Earth, that's right. King of Flan, ah yes. I've seen you all before. You are all part of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. You came to stop me, have you? Bisley, that's right. Haven't you heard of eating everything in moderation? Eating only Flan will kill you. Francesca, that's right. Courage, you turned me into a flanatic once and I stopped you back then. King of Flan, I remember that. Now I will make sure you all are flanatics permanently. Bisley, bring it on custard breath. He jumped and curled up into a tight ball and rolled towards them, and Biza kicked him and sent him plowing through a couple of walls with incredible force, and he stopped on the floor and rolled back towards them. Lainey, he's coming back. Francesca, let me see if I can stop him. The King of Flan was rolling fast and Francesca kicked him and he crashed into another wall. But Francesca screamed in pain. Francesca, my leg. Lincoln, oh man. He got her up and held her bridal style. Francesca, I didn't know you were this strong, Lincoln. Lincoln, when you've worked with 11 sisters for as long as I have, you get stronger over the years. Lainey, and that was before JD came and we extended our family. Francesca, wow. Earth, that's amazing. Bisley, hang on Francesca. We'll get you to a doctor after we stop him. Francesca, okay. Lainey used her plant powers and formed it into a huge baseball bat, and she whacked the King of Flan a huge distance away. Lincoln, it's going. It's going. And it's gone. Lainey, who? That was awesome. Bisley, great shot Lainey. You knocked him out of the park. Lynn would be very proud. Lana, awesome job sis. Lainey, stop it guys. You will give me a swollen head. Bisley, let's stop that hypnomercial. They went to the cameras. Muriel was wanting Flan some more. The commercial came on and a cannon fired. Muriel was watching and Courage put a no Flan paper on a yo-yo and swung it like a watch. He swatted Flan away and told everyone to stop eating it, and the cannon fired again. Muriel was broken out of the spell of the Flan commercial. Muriel, oh my. Bisley, cut. That oughta do it. Let's head back to the farm. They did so and got to cleaning up. They called in Lisa. Lisa, I got your call, elder brother. Lisa came in and she had a liposuction machine and an X-ray machine. Lisa, just relax Muriel. It'll be over in a few minutes. Now for Francesca. She had the X-ray machine at her leg and what it revealed was shocking. Her right tibia was broken badly. Lisa, it appears that you have a compound fracture of the right tibia bone, Francesca. You will have to rest it for 12 to 16 weeks. Francesca, boy it must be that bad. Lainey, that must be bad. Lincoln, while cleaning, Lisa is also a doctor. Francesca. She works at the hospital and even helps out at the house. Francesca, wow. Lisa, you are really smart for a 4-year-old girl. Lisa, indeed. Tell me something I don't already know. Bisley, I know. Thank you Dr. Lisa. Lisa put a cast on Francesca's leg and she brought in a special hover wheelchair for her. Later Muriel was back to normal and the house was all cleaned up. The King of Flan was now in the Mars prison. The end. Another fanfiction complete. King of Flan was one of the funniest episodes of CTCD. The King of Flan was a funny and cool guy. But he tried to give everyone high cholesterol levels through Flan. Flan is a good Mexican custard dessert, but it is loaded with cholesterol. 42% of it in high cholesterol levels are one of the causes of the #1 killer in people, heart attacks. Heart attacks kill 610,000 people per year, and stress, high blood pressure, old age, and high cholesterol levels are the contributing factors to heart attacks. So that's why you have to eat everything in moderation, because too much of anything is bad for you. Next, for part 19, is the eggplants from Journey to the Center of Nowhere. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.